Welcome to Guided by Spirits. I'm Pavan and I'm an eclectic witch. Today I'd like to share one of my favorite books on plant magic. It's called Plant Witchery by Juliet Diaz. Ever since I was a little girl, I've been into nature. When I was really little, we had a house with a 2-acre yard and a 3-acre forest behind it, and I spent my days playing outside, exploring the forest. This was years ago, back when it was still safe to do so for a child. And I loved all the plants, and I've just been into nature, and also just like those little magic spells that you do as a child, just even such silly things as, putting a buttercup under your chin. But what did that mean? I think it meant you liked butter. Or, pulling the petals off of daisies, or, it's just always been a thing. And I've also studied herbology for the last few years. So I love making sort of medicinal concoctions, teas, tinctures, that sort of thing. And in the last couple of years, I also started working with floral, what do they call them? Floral remedies. Bach floral remedies. I've been making my own mixes, and it's amazing how it works. And at first I was my own guinea pig, and it worked so well that I started using it for my coaching clients. That would be like their little extra present. And it's amazing to me, the plants, they not only have medicinal, so physical medicinal properties, but they also have that spiritual energy, that soul, just like we do, just like the animals do, just like the whole planet does. And that energy also has its own special gift. It's just like we're born with special gifts and talents. So are plants, and every different part of the plant. So I really, really have been exploring using them in my magic, which I hadn't so much a long time ago. I've always been more about the psychic aspects of tarot, of divination. But once I started working medicinally with plants, that was it. It was all over. So as an eclectic witch, I try out all. I don't like to limit myself. So I am a green witch, but I'm also a psychic witch. I'm also a kitchen witch for darn sure. So anyway, let's get to this book. So right off the bat, I think it's a beautiful cover. I love that it's a hard cover. I may have books that are a bit more comprehensive in the number of plants, but they have boring covers and they're paperback, so kudos. The full name of this book is Plant Witchery: Discover the Sacred Language, Wisdom, and Magic of 200 Plants. That's a lot of plants, There are a bazillion kinds of plants in the world, to use a scientific term. So, no one book can cover them all. I like that it covers some more exotic plants. I like that it includes some things that you can do with them. Most of the books, all of the other books I have actually, most of the books I have just list the plants and their properties and the planets and the whole shebang. This one actually does not do the whole planet thing, but it does list medicinal properties, magical properties. And then, for example, here, it's got a nice spell for hickory. So I really, I like that because I like to try things, you know, so sometimes I'm putting a spell of my own together, and then it's handy to look up, okay, whatever, what plant is for clearing, you know, and then I'll look them up and see what I've got available. This one has a lot of stuff that is not readily available to me. Some of the spells are, you know, you'll think, okay, yeah, I have that. Oh, wait a minute. I'm missing an ingredient. It's kind of weird. Where the heck do I get that? So that's one thing that I like less about it. On the other hand, it's fun to dream, you know, and think, oh, I'll keep that in my mind, and when I come across it, I know it's something I can use. I actually tried a spell last night. Here, I'll find it for you. It was under Saffron. And it was a Saffron blood magic purging ritual, which sounds a little scary, but it's not when you read what's actually involved. And I was actually able to get all of the ingredients. And I just tried it last night. I feel like it was a very powerful spell. I feel like it did do its job, but I want to give it about, you know, a full week to really sink in so that I can share more about it with you. And then I will, actually, I'll tell you exactly how I did it. How I did it. It's a little bit different, not a lot. I usually doctor any spell that I find, but I thought this one was actually quite good just the way it was, because it leaves it general, you know. You don't have these little rhymey poem spells, which I know a lot of people like them, but unless I wrote it myself, I'm allergic. I'm allergic to those cute little rhymey spells that use weird old-fashioned words. Not my thing. Anyway, next week I will tell you how to do this spell, if it's okay with Juliet. I'm sure it is, because I'm telling you to buy this book. This book is cool. And it's got, you know, so there are things that, I don't know, see, I know that plant. There are a lot of plants that you can find outside. Some of them are trees, some of them are indoor plants. Some you might have to buy, like I had to use Pau Darko in the spell yesterday, and I could find that as a tea. Tobacco, I just stole one of my son's cigarettes and emptied that out. You know, so most of it is yeah, pretty doable. Pretty doable. Ooh. See, now I'm getting all excited because I'm looking at all the spells again. All right, anyway, this is definitely a book I think that is good for a beginner witch, because it's not complicated. It's got a lot of information. You know, as a green witch, you'll want more than one book about plant magic. Let's put it that way, and I can show them to you in another episode. But this is definitely a really a nice book to have, and I just really love that it has all these spells that are really very, very simple to do. You know, what do we have here? Black Cohosh Manifestation Bath Ritual. Now, I have no idea what Black Cohosh is or where to get it, alas. That's the trouble with some of these spells, but, you know, if you, oh gosh, yeah, so you need black cohosh powder, dried angelica root. I don't know where to get that, probably online. But the rest, dried rosemary orange, baby's breath, rose petals, red candle, Seems reasonably simple if you can get the ingredients. That's okay. So let's find another one. Rue. Okay, so this one needs rue. Who's got rue lying around? Drumming. Ooh, lipstick plant. Okay, if you have a lipstick plant, there's a movement spell you could do. Where does one find a mandrake, I wonder? She doesn't have a spell for that, so never mind. What else have we got in here? Orange creativity spray. Oh, here you go. Okay, super simple. Beginner witch, orange creativity spray. You need oranges, rosemary, orange essential oil, lavender essential oil, and fresh mint leaves. Now, that's universally available, right? And you can use it in your workspace, wherever you need inspiration. So if you've got writer's block or YouTube movie maker's block, you know, you make this spray and you'll be good to go. I suggest that this, for a beginner, that this is a lovely book to have in your library, and you know, some of these spells will become a wish list for later when you've got more of a collection of herbs, and there are several that you can just do right away. And yeah, what else can I say? It'll be a short video. Next week, I promised I will tell you all about the Saffron blood magic ritual. What was it? Purging? Yeah, that was really intense. So actually I need to go and write it all down before I forget what happened, because wow. And I see a mailman's about to come, so you know what? I'm going to leave it here. It's a short video this week, but I have been making a lot of little 1-minute videos, so you can check those out. And I will see you next week. I upload every Friday and Sunday. Actually, I will see you on Sunday if you want the weekly energy reading and the weekly pick a card reading. Those are going up on Sunday. And what else can I say? Oh, yes. Do please like and subscribe. And remember, and I honestly, I believe this is true, okay? Remember that the world is full of magic, okay? We're all made of the same energy, and the world is full of it, and so are you. Try not to fall off my perch as I did yesterday. Here, I've got a book. Do, 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 do.